Exposed, legal visas replacing American jobs. The untold story. Most Americans instinctively understand that illegal immigration can undermine the rule of law and impact our workforce. But now, more and more people are realizing a disturbing truth. Our sprawling system of legal immigration programs might be just as bad, if not worse, for many hardworking Americans. We need a complete overhaul of this legal migration system. It's allowing large corporations and countless other American companies to quietly replace American workers with visa-sponsored immigrants. This problem begins with the H-1B program. It's often marketed as a rigorous, merit-based system that brings in only the world's brightest for highly skilled jobs. Yet, in reality, it's loosely monitored. It permits cheap, often entry-level workers to fill positions that Americans would gladly take. The numbers are clear. The Department of Homeland Security reported that a staggering 83% of H-1B visas petitioned for recently were for entry and junior-level employees, with salaries set well below the local median wage. In fact, the Department of Labor found that the minimum wages employers are required to pay H-1B workers are $19,000 lower than what U.S. workers earn in the same roles and locations. Then there's the optional practical training, or OPT program, arguably an even more egregious abuse. It allows foreign students to stay in America for up to 3 years after graduation, as long as they report they are working through a system that isn't closely monitored. The OPT program has no cap on participants, no requirement for employers to try hiring Americans first, and no minimum salary to prevent undercutting American wages. What's worse, because participants remain on a student visa, companies can avoid payroll taxes. This creates a strong incentive for employers to hire foreigners over Americans. This program was never even passed by Congress, and most Americans have never heard of it. Yet, today, it allows over 400,000 foreign students to take jobs in attractive sectors like technology and engineering. And it's not due to a shortage of American talent. Far from it. Analysis of recent census data shows that more than 11 million working-age people in the United States with STEM degrees aren't even working in STEM fields. The OPT and H-1B programs are deeply connected. A foreign student, perhaps from India, can come to the U.S. on a student visa, work here for years after graduating through OPT, and then secure an H-1B visa through the same employer. Thanks to a dual intent provision pushed by corporate lobbyists, that job can then be used to pursue permanent residency. Both programs are also rife with fraud. A recent fraud task force identified over 10,000 cases of foreign students in the OPT program claiming employment with suspect or non-existent employers, and networks selling counterfeit degrees to obtain H-1B visas have also been uncovered. Faced with fraud and corporate abuse on this scale, it's tempting to seek individual fixes, but these steps alone won't solve the core issue. The way big tech and other major corporations replace Americans with foreign workers, sometimes with fraudulent credentials, isn't a flaw in our legal immigration system. It's a feature. This system was designed by corporate lobbyists to bring foreign workers into America en masse, asking as few questions as possible. It's time for a new approach. The only long-term solution is to completely overhaul our legal immigration system and permanently end both the H-1B and OPT programs.